This morning starts off with fog patches on the Highveld and the eastern escarpment, but this will make way for sunny conditions later on. But it becomes partly cloudy again this afternoon with isolated thunderstorms in the northeast and in KZN as well. It's a clear, hot afternoon in Namaqualand with cooler weather along the west coast, and we're expecting low cloud along the south coast this evening as a weak front approaches the country. Let's take a look at the warning issued by the South African Weather Service. There's a high fire danger warning for the western parts of the Northern and Western Cape, and that's due to hot, dry and windy conditions. We're keeping the forecast for much of the Cape provinces dry, except for isolated storms possible in the vicinity of Matatiele and Mthatha. Isolated thunder showers in Gauteng and Mpumalanga, as well as KwaZulu-Natal. Now let's take a look at the maximum temperatures. It's going to be hot in the Northern Cape once again. Highs of 34 in Springbok and Uppington, Vredendal at 34 as well. Cape Town warm, reaching 27, but it's cooler along the southern and southeastern coastline with maximums in the lower 20s. 25 degrees in Richards Bay today, 25 in Pretoria as well. It's cooler in Bombela and Johannesburg with maximums of 23. Kimberley warming to 29 and Bloemfontein reaching a high of 26. Now let's take a look at the wind forecast for today. Once again, very windy conditions in the afternoon along the west coast. There's an open ocean swell of 2.5 meters and high tide is expected at 11 minutes past 1 this afternoon. Strong southeasters predicted for Table Bay and False Bay. Slightly less wind further south, only 15 kilometers per hour in Cape Agulhas this afternoon. We're expecting low cloud to drift in tonight from the south. There's an open ocean swell of 2.5 meters. Along the south coast, light onshore winds in Plettenberg Bay and Mossel Bay. Slightly stronger winds further east in Port Elizabeth with an average wind speed of 25 kilometers per hour. But we're sure to see some sunshine during the afternoon. Pleasant conditions along the east coast as well, despite a low risk of rain with light onshore winds and mild to warm conditions later on. There's a southeasterly swell of 1.5 meters in the open ocean and low tide is expected at 10 minutes past 8 tonight.